Hey Jessers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be saying what is worse, so let's get started. Okay guys, so basically I found some questions online that are like what is worse, so it's kind of like would you rather, but instead of doing would you rathers, it's instead of picking which you would rather do, picking what you think is worse. So I kind of got inspired by the tornado triple to do this. So anyway, we're gonna play what is worse. Okay, let's get into it. There's just a few different categories of what is worse. I'm not gonna do all of them obviously, but we'll just do a few of them. And yeah, so let's get into it, and here we go. So the first one, what is worse? Repeating gym class to graduate high school, so that one, or tripping on your way to get your diploma. Okay, so I honestly think that probably tripping on your way to get your diploma, because that'd be pretty embarrassing. Yes, that one. So that's okay. Going to summer school, or going to summer school, or going to school every Saturday for an entire year. I'm probably going to school every Saturday for an entire year would be worse, because then you have a longer school year. So yeah, probably that one. Because I have been to summer school before, and it's not that bad. I mean, I've never been to it in high school, because you only go to it if you fail a course and you need to actually complete it. But for elementary school, how it worked where I was from at least, you would go if like you needed like help in school and stuff, and they recommended you. It's just to get like extra help in elementary, because you don't really need it to actually graduate. So yeah. Okay, which is worse, being handcuffed to a hungry monkey or stuck in a box with a smelly dog? I'm gonna say being handcuffed to a hungry monkey. Yeah, because that'd be kind of scary, honestly. Yeah, definitely that one. Definitely the hungry monkey. Okay, which is worse, sour milk on your cereal every day for a week? Ew. Or forgetting a banana in your school bag for a month? Ew. Okay, so the second one would be really bad. I'm not picking this one though. I think I'm gonna go with the first one, the sour milk on your cereal, because it's ew. But the second one would be bad too, because it would make your bag smell really bad. But I still think the first one. Okay. Which is worse, having a pet squid or having a pet whale? I'm gonna say squid. Yeah. I feel like a pet whale would be kind of cool, honestly. It'd be a lot of work, and it would be hard.
That is brand new information!
You already know, don't you?
A little bit.
Because you need like a big open like area for it.
You good, bro?
Okay. Which is worse, being trapped in a haunted house or trapped on an island full of dinosaurs? I'm gonna say a haunted house. I mean, an island full of dinosaurs would be really bad, but I think a haunted house would be worse, because I don't know, that just be more, actually no, I'm picking the dinosaurs. Yes, dinosaurs it is. Okay. Which is worse, getting a pie in your face or bombarded by water balloons? Those are both not that bad, I don't feel like, but I would say water balloons just because I don't like being wet. But at the same time, actually no, water balloons actually wouldn't be as bad, I think. Yeah, getting a pie in your face would be worse. Actually, no, I'm sticking with water balloons. Water balloons it is. worse? Putting salt in your coffee instead of sugar, or finding potato salad in the Cool Whip container? I'm gonna say the second one just because I don't even drink coffee, so. Bruh. But I mean, if I did, that would be pretty bad. But potato salad in your Cool Whip container would be worse because I do not like potato salad. So, yes, that one is worse. Okay. Which is worse? Falling in love with a robot or falling in love with a ghost? I would say falling in love with a ghost just because ghosts aren't real. Well, some people believe in ghosts, but I don't. And even if they are like real, they're not like seen. Obviously, it's like a spirit. So it's like.
That is brand new information.
You already know, don't you?
A little bit.
You know. So if you fell in love with it, and you wouldn't be able to see it. It'd be like an imaginary kind of like friend, you know, and you have imaginary friends as kids. It'd be like that. But with a robot, it'd be like a real thing. Even though robots aren't real necessarily, I go like this because they aren't necessarily real. But if they were real, or there might be some that are real nowadays, I don't even know, you can actually physically see it. It'd be weird, but you could see it at least, you know? So I think the ghost one would be worse. Okay. Which is worse, being abducted by aliens or kidnapped by pirates? I'm gonna say kidnapped by pirates. I don't really have a reason why. I just think it'd be worse. I don't think aliens are actually as bad as you think if they were real. I don't know if they're real or not, but yeah. Okay, here we go. Which is worse, picking up after your dog or cleaning out the litter box? I'm probably gonna say picking up after your dog, even though I don't like cats, but I do think cleaning up the litter box would be easier. Actually, no, I'm gonna go picking up after your dog. Yes, picking up after your dog. Actually, I'm saying that. Okay. Okay. Which is worse, giving up everything to follow your dream, boom, or having everything but the dream? Okay, I think the first one is worse because yes, I do want my dream. Obviously, everyone wants their dream to come true, but you wouldn't want to give up everything you have already because you probably are in a good part of your life. And I am right now. I'm not saying my life is the best. It could be better, obviously, but there are a lot of things I don't want to give up. So, like my family and everything like that. I don't want to have to like do a lot of stuff, but having the dream would be cool. But I'm definitely gonna say the first one. So, okay. Which is worse, never saving a dime or never trying anything new? Probably never saving a dime, I think is worse. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that one because I love to save and I think saving is a good thing and I don't really like trying new things. I mean, sometimes I will, but I try like new foods a lot, but like new experiences, no. I stay in my comfort zone, which is probably not a good thing, but okay. Which is worse, living alone or living with roommates? Okay, well, it depends because it depends what you want. If you like it bored easily or you need the company with you, then living with roommates would be the better option. But then living alone would be the worst one. But living alone is kind of better because you can do whatever you want on your time and you don't have to worry about other people and their living habits, because sometimes living with roommates can be hard.
That is brand new information.
You already know, don't you?
A little bit.
Especially if like they don't kind of like cooperate with you and you don't kind of have the same style of living. Because if they're like really messy and you're like clean and you're cleaning up after them, it's kind of annoying. Or like if they're like a night owl and let's just say you're not a night owl. I mean, I am, but let's just go if I'm not, right? And then they stay up late, make all this noise and you're trying to sleep. Or what if they're like an early bird and I'm not an early bird? And then they're getting up early and making all this noise when we're just trying to sleep. Most likely I can ignore it because like I don't really hear a lot when I'm sleeping, but still it would be annoying, right? So I don't know, but for me I'm gonna say living alone. No, I'm gonna say living with roommates. Yes, living with roommates. Okay. Which is worse, asking for help, boom, or receiving unsolicited, I can't say that word, unsolicited.
Today, Junior?
You know what I'm trying to say. I can't even say the word. Advice. I'm gonna say receiving you know the word unsolicited. I can't say it. Advice. That one's worse. Okay, we'll do a few more. Okay, working on a Saturday, boom, or pulling an all-nighter. I would say, well, I have worked on Saturdays a lot, so I'm definitely not saying that one. Probably pulling an all-nighter. I am a night owl, and I do stay up pretty late, but I would not stay up all night because I need my sleep. I love my sleep. I don't do good when I don't get enough sleep. I don't do good when I'm tired. I don't. So definitely pulling an all-nighter. Okay. Which is worse, talking on the phone or meeting or a meeting that could have been an email. Probably the second one, meeting that could have been an email, because yeah, a little. Okay, which is worse, coming into the office an hour early or leaving an hour late? Leaving an hour late would be worse. Yes. But in my job, where I work at least, you're not able to do that. When you're off, you're off. Unless they extend your shift. But if they don't extend your shift and you're off, you're off. Like, they can't keep you longer. Unless, like I said, they extend your shift. So they could keep you longer. But so I guess that just means they're extending your shift. Yes. Yes. So they're extending your shift, basically is what they're saying. But yeah, leaving an hour later would be worse. Okay. We'll do a few more and then I'm gonna end this. Okay. Which is worse? Riding a roller coaster on a full stomach or sitting in the only bumper car that doesn't move? Probably the first one, I would say, riding a roller coaster on a full stomach. But I don't even like riding roller coasters at all. Like, I don't like roller coasters. But yeah, that would be worse. Okay. Which is worse? A crying baby or a barking dog? I would have to say a crying baby. They're both really bad at times, but I can like kind of tune them out, both of them. But yeah, I would say a crying baby. Just because I'm more used to a barking dog, just because I have a dog. We don't have babies in our family, so yeah. Okay, this is the last one we're gonna do. Dropping your phone in a sewer or losing an important piece of jewelry down a drain. Ooh, these are both pretty bad, but I would probably say losing an important piece of jewelry, because if let's just say you lost your wedding ring or your engagement ring, that would be way worse, because I feel like it's more expensive than a phone and you can just buy a new phone. Phones are pretty expensive, don't get me wrong, but jewelry, especially like engagement rings and wedding rings, can be very expensive. Or like, let's just say your partner got you like a piece of like a necklace or something for anniversary, or like Valentine's Day or something. That's a pretty important piece of jewelry. So yeah, that would be pretty bad, because those can be really expensive, like thousands of dollars. So yes, definitely the second one, even though I'm not a jewelry person, but yeah, that would suck. So definitely that one. Okay, that's that, guys. If you guys enjoyed this, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below what you guys thought, and yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Subscribe, comment, and squeeze. Bye, sisters.